What did your parents do that you thought was normal, only to later discover that it was not normal at all? My dad made me memorize escape plans for every building we entered. I was 7 the first time he made me do it. We were at the mall, and before we could shop, he crouched down to my level and whispered, "Count the exits." I thought it was a game at first, pointing out the glowing red signs while he nodded seriously. When I found all 4, his face relaxed a little, and he bought me an ice cream as a reward. But it wasn't just once. Every restaurant, movie theater, grocery store, even my friends' houses, Dad would nudge me and say, "Where would you go if something happened?" At McDonald's, the kitchen door is blocked by the counter. Main entrance would be crowded. Use the side door by the bathrooms. At the library, second floor windows drop to grass, not concrete. Better than stairs if the main floor is blocked. At school, always know which classroom doors lock from the inside. Mom never seemed to notice or care about our little ritual. She'd just roll her eyes and say, "You two and your games." Dad's eyes would follow me as I scanned each new place, and I could feel him relax only after I'd whispered the escape routes back to him. By 10, I could map an escape route from any building within seconds. I knew which windows would break easily, which doors would be bottlenecks in a crowd, and where to find fire extinguishers. Dad started adding complications. What if that exit is blocked? Or what if there's smoke and you can't see? Summer camp was hard. The counselors thought I was weird when I asked about the emergency protocols on the first day. At sleepovers, other kids would be playing video games while I was mentally noting that the bedroom window opened onto the garage roof. When we went to the movies, Dad always sat on the aisle. "Quickest way out," he'd say. We'd arrive early so he could watch everyone who came in, eyes tracking each person like they might be a threat. Sometimes his hands would shake when the lights dimmed, and he'd grip the armrests until his knuckles went white. I thought all parents taught their kids this. I thought everyone's dad checked the locks 3 times before bed, or kept a go bag in the trunk of the car. I thought it was normal that we never stayed above the 4th floor in any hotel because ladder trucks only reach so high. One night when I was 12, I woke up to find Dad sitting on the edge of my bed, just watching me breathe. When I asked what was wrong, he just shook his head and said, "Just making sure you're safe, buddy." There was something in his voice I couldn't name then, a tremble that seemed to come from somewhere deep. In middle school, I went to Zach's birthday party at a pizza place. While the other kids immediately ran for the games, I hesitated in the doorway, my eyes automatically finding the red exit signs first. When Zach's dad noticed me scanning the room, he asked what I was looking for. "Just checking the exits," I said casually. "There's 3, main door, kitchen, and emergency exit by the bathrooms." He glanced at the other parents, then back at me with this mix of confusion and concern. "Why would you need to know that, buddy?" he asked gently. I didn't have an answer that wouldn't sound strange. That night, I asked my dad why we always did this. His eyes got glassy as he finally told me about the nightclub fire he survived in college. 47 people didn't make it out. "They never saw the back exit," he said, voice breaking. "They all ran toward the front." He pulled up his sleeve to show me burn scars I'd somehow never noticed before. Last week, my college dorm caught fire at 3 a.m. While everyone panicked, I calmly led my entire floor out the service stairs nobody knew existed. The fire chief later said if we'd tried using the main exit, someone would have been seriously hurt. I called my dad that night and thanked him. Sometimes the strangest thing your parents teach you might just save your life.